With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Their meeting in Super Bowl 49 was thrilling. What's in store here? The Pats and Seahawks are underway.
Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got it to Patterson, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. This is Cordarrelle Patterson. Remember, he won a ring with the Pats. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 19. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Cordarrelle Patterson from 19 yards away. And the Seahawks will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now a 7-0 game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Brady goes right side, complete to Gronk. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now Brady. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he is going to pick up a Patriots 1st down as this defense, boy, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on 4th down. Opening carry of the game for Cordarrelle Patterson. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. On play action, now Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
2nd and 10. Here's Brady. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a favorable bounce that time, to say the least, and he's able to convert the field goal there from long distance.
Yeah, the guys behind the end zone didn't need to hike the net up for this one. That thing was a dying quail, but he finds a way to boink it off the crossbar and make it drop through.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down. First and 10, it's Patterson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Now it's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw here. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
He's got room at the 30, and he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Cordarrelle Patterson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Taken at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go, as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. Brady now on 1st down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession.